Yo, so Sonic Frontiers. So I think that Sonic Frontiers is one of the best 3D Sonic games in a long time, in a very long time. I think the last good 3D Sonic game was Sonic Generations, and it's been years, I mean, probably like 10 years or something since that. And let's take a look at the last Sonic game. The last 3D Sonic game before this was Sonic Forces, and that game was ass. It was so bad. That game was trying to be Sonic Generations again, but it added in all this like other crap that just wasn't fun. And Sonic Frontiers is fun. It's a fun game. It's fun to play. That's like the bottom line, is it's fun. And like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of crap, you know, like the pop-in is the biggest issue, number one issue that everyone can see. You can even see it in the trailer for the game, is the pop-in. It's so bad, the pop-in. And another thing is motion sickness. Like I got motion sickness playing this game just for a few hours. Like the thing was with me and the motion sickness, and I'm gonna be going like all around in this review, like just like bouncing from thing to thing. Like this is not the most important thing, but like I was getting motion sickness from, so there's fast travel in the game. There's a fast travel system, but I did not know that the entire game. Like this is kind of a spoiler, but I did not know that the entire time I was playing this game. And like until after I beat it, I was like, oh, there's fast travel, or like I was about to beat it. Like if you haven't beaten it yet and you're playing it, there is fast travel in the game. It's just not like well explained. What you need to do is you need to go fishing. You need to go fishing for a while, and if you just keep fishing, you will find these scrolls, and these scrolls are in each area, and they let you fast travel to these different elders. And I didn't know that the whole time. So like basically what you have instead of fast traveling is these rails. They put these rails around the whole map. Like you unlock these question mark areas, and then you get these rails that like take you throughout the whole map. They like connect, and they take you from area to area. But the thing is, when I'm going from area to area, I just like, it made me feel so sick. It gave me like really bad motion sickness. I had to turn off blur. It like suggests to turn off blur if that's happening to you, but like I just had to stop playing for the night. And like it didn't, I don't think it happened again, but yeah, it was pretty bad. It just like felt sick playing the game. But yeah, other than that, it's really fun. Just like running around is fun. I really like the way you can like traverse on the ground. Like it goes like into a slope, and you can just like run up a hill, and it just like, it feels really good. It works really good. You can just like go up a mountain, or like down a mountain, or like run on the wall kind of, and it just like feels very seamless, like going like really fast and doing stuff like that. Another thing is like with the pop-in, right? This whole map is just surrounded, like every single area in this game is like surrounded with like these little like rails, or like little sections. There's a spring that guides you into a little section, and you like do all these like little things throughout the whole map, throughout the whole game. So it's like you're having like little bursts of like a tiny level just like in the middle of nowhere. And like usually you have a goal. You have like this is the way that you want to go. You want to go towards a certain point, towards a certain area, and these little things can like distract you, but they can also just like take you in the other direction. You're like, oh, like I didn't want to go that way. Like, why is this thing taking me all the way to the other side? Like, you know, like it can be annoying, it can be fun, it can be like something you want to do. Like I don't know if I'm gonna go back. Like I might like try to just 100% the game. Just if I like just feel that. Oh, here's another thing. If I like feel that itch to like play a Sonic game, I will go and do that. And this is something that I think this game nails, right? Like I've been wanting to just play a Sonic game. You know, like I tried playing like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and it didn't, like I'm talking about like that itch for like playing a 3D Sonic game. This game is gonna, it scratches it and it feels good until you get sick of it. You can like play this game. I mean, I guess after you beat it, I don't know if I'm like sick of it, but I don't feel like jumping in to play again after beating it. But like if I do get that, like I want to play a Sonic game, I'll probably go back to this game. Because yeah, it's a lot. So something I love about this game for me is it's mostly 3D. Like they keep making 3D Sonic games, like let's say Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations is another one, and it's just like mostly 2D or like so much 2D. Because like the thing is, fans want 2D. Like you have those older fans who like play the other 2D Sonics and they want those 2D sections. So they don't know what to do. They don't know like, should we make 2D? Should we make 3D? This game, it does have a lot of 2D. It starts having a lot of 2D, but the thing is, it has a lot more 3D. So me being the person who like when I was little, I had Sonic Adventure. I mean, I didn't own the game, but like I played the game, so I knew what that was when I was very little. The first Sonic game I ever played was Sonic CD. I had it on a computer, but it, like, I don't think Sonic CD hit. It definitely hit, but it didn't hit as hard as like Sonic Adventure for me. Like I just like really like that game. I really like Sonic Adventure 2. And here's another thing. So this game, Sonic Frontiers, it really takes inspiration from like so many different Sonic games. Lots of different Sonic games. You're gonna see little things like of inspiration that come from a whole bunch of different 3D Sonics. Like let's say even for example Sonic Lost World. Even though there's like nothing here that has to do with Sonic Lost World, one thing that is here is you press R to sprint. And here's another thing. Is you're using the whole controller when you play this game. I think this is the first time in any Sonic game where like you're actually utilizing every button. You're using like, say you're on an Xbox controller or whatever, a PS4, like using A, B, X, Y. You're like attacking with different buttons, like hitting R to sprint. You're hitting like RB, LB to sidestep. You're like clicking the control sticks. You can like target. You're using every button, which is so different from the other 3D Sonic games. Usually, you're using like two buttons. You're using like one button for boost, one button for jump, and homie. Like that's it. But in this game, like you're really using the whole controller, and I like that a lot. But I was saying like Lost World. So the boost. There was no boost mechanic in Lost World, but there was a sprint, and you hold R to sprint. That's like literally the only thing I was talking about is you hold R. But yeah, there's a lot of inspiration from other Sonic games. Let's say Sonic Generations, right? There is a lot of inspiration from Sonic Generations in this game. And one of the biggest things that I saw was like, when you play Sonic Generations, like, all the characters get like sucked out of the world or whatever, and that's like the same exact concept in this game. Like Sonic's friends are like trapped in another reality or whatever, and they need to like come back, so you need to like save them and like free them. And that's like the story of this game exactly, is like he needs to save his friends from being in whatever. So that's one thing. But another thing is there's a lot of inspiration from Sonic Generations. Like every level in this game, and I think this was kind of lazy but like they wanted to focus more on the open worlds instead. Like all the levels in this game are based on, they have like 4 base templates, right? There's like the Green Hill Zone template, which is like all of them are nice templates, but it's kind of like no level has its own unique feel. It's like they just like choose from a template and then they make a level. So there's a Green Hill Zone template, and then there's the chemical plant, like the power plant template. I forget the exact name of that. I think it's chemical plant. This one's actually my favorite. Just like seeing this stuff in 3D is so cool to me. There's like a city template, and then there's the Angel Island template, and all of these, why I'm saying Sonic Generations is these are all based on levels in Sonic Generations. All these levels were in the game, and they took those and they like made them into templates, and then they made like different levels out of them. And it's even like based on some levels, and some of the levels are based on levels in Sonic Generations, so that's another thing. But yeah, that's just one other 3D Sonic. Another big inspiration here is Sonic Adventure 2, which I really love because I think that was, I don't know if it still is. You know, I'm really, let me say this, I'm really disappointed in this game for not having a Chow Garden. Like, why not? Why don't you just bring back Chows? Why have they not brought back Chows yet? Everybody loves Chows. They even like mess around on their Twitter page. They're like, we heard you want a Chow Garden, and it, like I don't like that, how they don't just like bring back Chows. Like, why not? That's like a reason to keep playing. Like right now I don't want to keep playing, but if I had Chows, yeah, I'd keep playing. Yeah, I'd like want to make some crazy like Chaos Chows or something, Sonic Chows, just like keep playing the game to make some crazy Chows. But anyways, there's some inspiration from Sonic Adventure 2 here. And what that is like they based entire levels on the levels from Sonic Generation or Sonic Adventure 2. Like I first started noticing it, I'm like, what the hell? Like I didn't understand it at first, and I was like, oh, they're basing these entire levels on levels from Sonic Adventure 2. The first one that like kind of slipped by me, I was like, oh, there's a lot of like similarities here. No, this level is completely based on Skyrail from Sonic Adventure 2. And then like it just kept hitting me like, oh, this other level, this is based on Green Forest from Sonic Adventure 2. They're even doing like these things where like you wave around. They're like basing the levels completely on Sonic Adventure 2. And I love that. Like, it was so good. There was a level based on Metal Harbor. There was a level... There's Green Forest. There was Skyrail, Metal Harbor. What else? I think there was another level based on Sonic 06 map. There was a level that was like entirely grinding the whole time. But I think there was more Sonic Adventure 2 there. I don't know. Maybe I'll look through the levels again, and if I find it, I'll include it. But yeah, that was really cool to see that there was different Sonic Adventure 2 levels, representation. Even like when I first bought the game, there was DLC for it. It didn't even work for me, but there's DLC for like Sonic Adventure 2 shoes. Like there's inspiration pulled from every Sonic game, but there's also new concepts in this game, like the combat in this game. I actually like it. I actually so once I upgraded the whole skill tree, and then after that, for some reason I'm still getting skill points. I don't know why. I'm just like accumulating skill points, but with like nothing to spend them on. But yeah, like you also utilize every button with this like combo system, And like I ended up maxing out everything, just like fishing for a while, and like maxing out, you can level up speed, you can level up ring capacity. And at first I was like, why would you want to upgrade ring capacity? Like, because in this game, when you get full rings, you go faster. When you boost, you go a lot faster. You get like this blue lightning effect, and you go a lot faster when you get full rings. So I was like, why would you want to upgrade your ring capacity? Why would you want to have more? Because you start with 400 rings, and you can keep upgrading this by like 6 at a time until you get to 999 rings. And once I realized like the reason why you do that is because, well, one, when you get hurt, you don't lose that many rings. You lose like 40, unless you're in a boss battle. If you're in a boss battle, you lose like half your rings just by getting hit once. You go from like 999 to like 450 something. Like, I don't know. You lose a lot of rings in a boss battle, but if you're just like out in the open, you don't lose any ring. You don't lose many rings. So that's one reason why you want to upgrade your ring capacity. The second reason is you can go supersonic in this game to fight these titans, to fight these bosses. And when you're supersonic, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. It's like they're playing these songs, and I don't know, they sound like real emo songs. So yeah, anyways, I was kind of disappointed because what I wanted in this game and what I was picturing was like, once you get all the chaos emeralds, once you like get that, I was thinking like you can be supersonic for the rest of the game. That's what I wanted. Like, you just like play the game as supersonic. Like in the 2D games, you know, you get all the chaos emeralds and then you can play as supersonic for the rest of the game. I wanted that, but that wasn't the case. It's kind of weird. Like they kind of treat the chaos emeralds like the Dragon Balls, where I guess there always was some influence from Dragon Ball Z in Sonic, like going Super Sonic is kind of like going Super Saiyan. But once you get all the chaos emeralds, you do a boss battle, and then after that, yeah, this review is spoiling the shit out of this game, by the way. If you don't know by now, you go supersonic. I feel like you should watch a review after you play. I don't know. If you're watching a review, what are you doing? You know, you must like not really care. You must like not care if it gets spoiled if you're watching a review, because you're not sure if you want to buy it or not, or like maybe like I watch a review after I beat the game because I don't want it spoiled. But yeah, so I've watched a few reviews before starting this video, and I didn't even know if I was gonna make a review, but I just kind of felt like it. So anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so you go supersonic, right? And when you're supersonic, you fight these like big bosses, and your rings get drained, right? Your rings get drained the whole time, so this is why you want to upgrade your ring capacity, so like you can stay supersonic forever, or like as long as you need to beat the bosses. But when I saw that your like rings are getting drained, that was another thing that made me think, oh, I can use supersonic for the rest of the game. I can like fly around or some shit, you know? But no, you can't. That would be cool, but or just like not even fly around, but just like move faster. It's like another extra thing, and it drains your rings. It's like an option to go supersonic throughout the game. But no, it's really just for those boss battles. But it does help in the world. Like I think you want to max out everything. Like, why not? I maxed out everything. Full speed, full power, full defense, full everything. And yeah, it's a fun game. Fun game. What else did I want to talk about? Influences are cool. One of the best 3D Sonic games in a long time. Basically impressed. Basically, it's better than I thought it would be. A lot of people were saying it's gonna suck, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it. I don't know how I feel about score. Like, should I even score this game? I don't know. Like, it's better than I thought. It's better than I thought, but I'm still upset with some things. You know, I'm still upset about maybe like an 8 out of 10. Like, it really hits. As a Sonic game, it hits. It's good. It's fun. It hits all those things, which I think that deserves an 8 just because like Sonic Team has been fucking up for so long that this is nice. Like this is a nice game. Out of all the crap, out of all the shit, out of all the like the worst games ever possible, this is pretty good. And -1 point because I want a Chow Garden. Where the hell is the Chow Garden? Why is there no Chow Garden? And then -1 point for the pop-in, and like maybe like a 7.5 because it made me motion sick. I don't know. It's weird to rate a game after seeing other people's ratings. I'm gonna go with 7.5. That's my that's the score, 7.5. Alright. See ya. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.